We're not getting S rank on this one. Hey guys, we're back for another video. Hope you enjoyed the intro. That was a lot of fun. We've got a Colt AR-15A3 with us today that we're going to shoot. We picked up and located. This gun's awesome because it shows some history of AR-15 ownership in America. During the 1994 to 04 ban, like you'll see in this video, this rifle's marked law enforcement military only. You know, you couldn't get stuff like this. It became super rare and very, very expensive to, before or afterwards to get stuff like this until the market really opened back up. What's your thoughts on that, Dad? You was around during the ban.
Yeah, I remember when in '94, after when Colt did that with the law enforcement and military use only, and also on the magazines they had back then, the 30-round magazines were on that, and it was a unique kind of thing as far as what we wouldn't like in the '94 ban, but far as that it goes, it was the same platform as before. They just stamped that on there for law enforcement.
And today that's made the value of stuff like this go out the roof. Even like the magazines are going for like $60 a pop just because they're stamped online. And like, guns like this that are in very good shape, depending on the serial numbers. This one I believe is around 98. I think is what I found it to be with the serial number.
From what it looks like on from what I remember in the serial numbers, knowing Colts, that pretty well that's when it was built. But what far as too, this is a historical thing. You're seeing what's happening over the period of time with our Second Amendment, with the Brady ban and all that coming into effect. Now it's no longer in effect, but you're seeing what happened in the United States of the oppression of the Second Amendment.
I think a lot of people, we'll talk about the gun in just a second, but one more thing I wanted to put in before we go shoot is I think a lot of the younger generation doesn't realize that there was a assault weapons ban from '94 to 04. Like, that's a pretty big deal. Like, imagine if that happened today.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe back then it wasn't as, I'm sure a lot of people were upset about it, but
oh, you have no idea how, but it caused a lot of issues, and it didn't work then.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't work now.
No, it didn't change anything. So this gun here has a H-bar barrel. Every part of this, the barrel, the receiver, the lower, and everything's marked Colt, even the gas block, C marked. It has a Surefire two-piece rail on it, which those are pretty lucrative now too. So we're glad that it has that and not just the mil-spec type two-piece carbine handguard. But yeah, so we're going to go shoot it and run it and just see how it does. And we just wanted to pay a little bit of homage to Colt and the folks who were into guns during '94 to 04 during the ban. So I'm sure that was a tough time to be a gun person. Wouldn't you say, was it?
Oh, very much so. And let me tell you, as far as the gun show world back then, if there were any older magazines floating around, because everybody was buying, I saw magazines go out the roof besides the weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, like overnight, the value went up because you could own a pre-ban.
Yeah.
It was just a newer manufacturing, and that
all the
went
cool
with
stuff.
All the cool stuff that went along with the Colts, the Ruger Mini 14s.
Right, more than just the AR.
More than the AR, and it was a very trying time for the Second Amendment. For the Second Amendment community.
I think overall we're in a better place right now when it comes to that. But stay tuned. We're gonna go to the range. ADD break. All guns in this video are 10-round magazines and only shoot in boring mode. Just so you know, YouTube, we know you're watching. Thank you. God, these infinity targets are nice. Those hits are like perfect too.